Hello my friends, this is $1 Million Home. This is also $1 Million Home, and this is my friend Mikey. Now, we've been having a discussion recently because I personally believe that bigger means better. He, on the other hand, thinks that size doesn't matter. So what we've done today is lined up 8 homes all across Europe that cost $1 million each, and we're going to be seeing which one of them is the best value for money. And we're starting here in London.
Yes, that's right. Today, we're in West Hampstead, home to countless A-list celebrities like Benedict Cumberbatch, Ricky Gervais, and Harry Styles.
Now, let's see what $1 million gets you in London's fanciest area.
Oh. But this is just the hallway. Let's go to the lounge.
Is this it? Is this the whole thing?
Is this it? This, my friend, is a blank canvas ready for you to make it your own. Not to mention, this cosy space is on the doorstep of central London. Plenty of parks, a stone's throw away, and guess what? In the local area, there's a lot of pubs to have a little tipple. This is the most prosperous area in the entire continent.
I don't care how fancy an area is. If someone asks you to pay $1 million for a gaff with a fridge in the living room, they think you're mentally deficient.
But the people nearby, who is it? Celebrities, the local Tinder scene, unbelievable. Who are you going to meet at the shops?
And what megastar lives here? Fucking Gollum. I'm assuming you've got a kitchen and a bathroom to show me.
Yeah. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, fuck.
Right.
I'm sure it'll be here ages. It is. It's not massive. I would argue this is more pantry sized.
Oh yeah? Well, you haven't seen the bathroom. Excuse me?
Oh man, it's like the Roman baths in here. It's huge.
Yeah.
God, how big's these fucking toenails?
I'll tell you what, hold your breath because it gets better.
What, because of the black mould?
No, we're going to go see the roof terrace.
Oh mate, luxurious, fucking hell.
Are you going to be able to get out there?
I'm actually not 100% sure. Well, this is actually kind of cool. When you leave the flat, it's fine.
Yeah, overall, roof terrace, pretty good, huh? Yeah. A bit dangerous to get up here, to be fair. If you were a millionaire, you'd want a lift.
Yeah, or a different house, maybe. Now, to ensure this is an entirely scientific process, Mikey and I are going to score every property out of 5 on the following categories: interior, exterior, and most importantly, here at Lenny and Lamb Property Solutions, we're all about the vibes. I'm going to give the interior a 1.
It's a 1 from me.
The exterior's all right, I guess. Maybe a 2.
Give it a 2.
This might have the worst vibe of any gaff I've ever seen. 1.
A 2.
So, our first $1 Million Home kicks us off with a measly 9 out of 30. And we've got some of the craziest houses in the entire continent lined up that are only going to get bigger and bigger as this video goes on, so it's not looking great for London. Anyway, you lot, time for bed. I will see yous in the morning. Mikey?
Mahaba William, we're in Istanbul, home of turkey teeth, top-notch beef, and hair transplants for Keith. Istanbul is the most densely populated area in the continent. More people live here than in the entire country of Belgium. And there's not a huge area to fit them in, so space comes at a premium.
Interesting stuff, viewers. Mr. Lamb, would you please tell the people what $1 million gets you in a city as beautiful as this one?
I would love to. $1 million is going to get you a beautiful 3-bedroom flat in the heart of Istanbul. And it's only a stone's throw away from the iconic Galata Tower.
I'm guessing there's some stairs somewhere, yeah?
Stairs, yeah, on the outside to the other flats. Over here, you'll find the dining area.
This is all of it for $1 million.
Isn't it just wonderful? You can fit all your friends around this table, and it's a great sociable distance to be making conversation. I'll tell you what, there's a little fact I have about Istanbul. It's the only city in the world that straddles 2 continents.
I'll be straddling you tonight if this gets any smaller.
Will, do you know what that is?
The ceiling.
That is a fresco. It's a 300-year-old painting and it's in your flat.
And on a positive note, viewers, this probably is pet friendly because he certainly couldn't swing a fucking cat in here. Now, which one is the living room? Oh, look how spacious this is, eh? Yeah, loads of... £1 million and that's your telly.
Yeah, well, you won't have to pay the TV licence, they'll never find it.
Mate, all the people in this city, if you had a party, you could have about 6 of them round.
But you're not going to be spending much time in here, are you? If you live in this area, you're going to be out and about.
£1 million on it. I want to spend some time on it. The plaster's falling off the fucking wall.
That is design. You're going to be in the local area, mingling, hustling and bustling, and do you know what's in the local area?
What?
Lots of Turkish barbers. And you know what they call them here?
Careful.
Barbers. Let me give you a hand.
It's a lovely city, loads of culture, loads of stuff going on. It's so small, too small, £1 million. Kitchen? Oh, nice and sturdy, yeah.
In here's the kitchen, lovely and compact. Look at this, you got everything you need in the cupboards to hand. You can stand here, you can cook everything without moving your legs. Over here, you're rinsing stuff. Guess what? You need some washing on. Bang, in there you go.
Guessing behind us is the garden, yes. Come with me, viewers, we'll go and check out the pool. No tennis courts either, I see.
This is the bathroom. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3.
And that's it?
Yes.
I don't want to be disrespectful, because it's nice, it's beautiful, it's really well done. Where's the rest of it?
Well, it's the city, isn't it? The city's your home.
Oh, cool. Let's go out to the city. Oh, yes, nice views of, you know, sprawling hills and other grounds, or maybe this is the way to the double garage. Oh, no, what's that? What actually is that?
That's the hallway.
Yeah. Parking situation, we got much going on? I just think for £1 million, there's amenities you want, not just 3 rooms and a nice looking bathroom with 20 million mirrors.
Isn't it nice though?
You make a very good point, brother. All right, now with that, Mikey's argument that you don't need a massive home to get good value for money wasn't off to the best of starts. But let's see how the scores come in. Fair play here, right? The area is unreal. Like, there's so much going on. The food's amazing. There's like cool buildings and stuff. Vibes of the house, not great.
I don't like the way they've decorated the home. You know, a couple hundred years ago, this might have been in fashion, but it's not for me.
I get you couldn't have painted over this, right? If you'd have painted over the old paintings and the old style, it would have been a travesty. It's a bit crack house chic, though.
The exterior has a small garden, and I can see that being a problem for a lot of people.
Oh, we've got a garden, have we? Yeah, we've got 6 slabs of pavement.
For me, that's all right. I think you don't have to maintain the garden. That's a lot of work. And also, the space is big enough that you could fit something in there like a hot tub or a gym, if you should choose it. If you're in a city and you have any garden space, that's good.
With this home in mind, does size matter?
Obviously. Like, yeah, lovely location. But you'd be miserable in here constantly. You'd be, especially, right? You got 3 bedrooms, right? This is a kid's bedroom. You got 2 kids in there. The amount of bedrooms implies you've got 5 people living in here. You'd be at each other's throats.
Does it feel good value for money?
Absolutely not, right? Like for £1 million, you want, you know, somewhere to park. Yeah, oh, yeah, big Tesla, yeah, Porsche. You want 24-hour security, a gated community. You want grounds. You want a tennis pool. Just a pool. A pool will be fine.
If you're into history and you're into architecture, this could be amazing for you. Do I personally think the value's there? Maybe not.
All right, my friends. The interior, I have a lot of respect for that. They kept it how it should be. They kept it traditional. They didn't just succumb to trends. It is a bit ugly though. I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
Now is the point where I'm supposed to rank to you the exterior. What exterior? That's a 1.
I've got to be honest with myself here. The exterior is probably a 1. I mean, you're attached to a bunch of people. You've got a stairwell out your window. It's not great.
And finally, I'm going to give the vibes a 2.
I'll give a 3.
All right, now a slight improvement in size sees a slight improvement in score with a 12 out of 30. However, our next home is still on the smaller side of what we've got lined up, and it is about to blow your mind. you join us from Tuscany in a late 17th century tower. That's right, my friends. If you've ever dreamed of living in a chess piece, this could be the home for you.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Now, when you're searching for a home, you always have to look out for the flaws. Well, lucky for you, this house has 4 of them.
Don't be fooled by its stature. This is actually our 3rd smallest property of the lot, featuring a measly 1 bedroom and 1.5 bathrooms.
It's also the only home on our list where you won't have to worry about that pesky catapult insurance. When you enter your personal palace, you'll be greeted with a surprisingly modern interior, featuring a state-of-the-art kitchen, perfect for cooking up a banquet after a hearty jousting session.
I thought we weren't talking about the bedroom yet. Anyway, my friends, come with me. If you look to your right here, you see we've got a Renaissance period star mirror, and we have a desk. Now, this isn't just any desk. Did you know, Mikey, right? Queen Victoria once sat at this very desk. It's quite a small kitchen. Would you mind, I'm not that big a fan of the position of that light, would you mind just moving that up a little bit?
As you can see, this house isn't built for your short kings, but that's okay, we'll find our own palace.
I'm a plug it in. This is Queen Victoria when she was making her fucking sarnies back in the morning. Yeah, Charles. Don't pan back over here. I'm doing a good bit, man. Oh, Your Majesty, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why is she German? No, they are German, though. And it was her cousin, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, Mrs. Victoria. No, she is Mrs. Victoria. Wait, why have you panted over there? Bring it back, man. Bring it back. Oh, yeah, Charlie. Oh. Do you know much about Queen Victoria?
I think she was quite plump.
Well, actually, that is interesting, my friends, because I bet she struggled to get up these stairs.
So these stairs are the one part of the house that haven't really been renovated in the past couple hundred years, and they are a bit dated, some would say. But if you keep yourself nice, fit and healthy, you should be able to slide up this staircase, no problem at all.
This is fucking ridiculous. There's no way Queen Victoria got a fat arse up these steps.
The living space!
Hang on, I'm coming.
Moving into the living room, the space has been brought into the modern age with a television mounted on a mirror. Which,
My friends, I think is a very good idea because, right, if you're important enough to live somewhere as grand as this, you will have enemies. So now, if you just come with me, you can watch your back as you watch the chase. This is actually a normal sofa, my friends. Excuse my teensy-weensy business partner.
This floor also features a wonderful balcony, which is a perfect vantage point for defending against intruders.
Oh no, there's intruders! Intruders! The fella who built this will be turning in his grave. Like, realistically, right, he's built this amazing grand castle, and they've whacked a fucking metal Corona bottle on the side of it.
What does this do?
This is a choice.
It is a bit tacky, isn't it?
It's fucking terrifying. Anyway, my friends, these lovely stairs then take us up to the 2nd floor, which is the bedroom. Now, I'll be honest, my friends, I had a really long night in here last night.
Did you? I didn't see him.
In the bedroom, you have more garish details, such as this reindeer's head. Yeah. What's that got to do with Italy? Do you want to show them what's in here, mate?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a lovely, lovely double bed, perfect for you and your fair maiden. Over here, we've got wardrobe space, enough for multiple people.
Get out of the way, let me show them the bathroom.
Okay.
Me, when I look in the mirror. Look, me. I'll kill myself. We have a lovely rainfall shower.
Oh, that looks nice.
Don't touch it. Anything else?
Oh, I've got something to say.
Have you?
The throne room also features a soothing beige interior, perfect for keeping you relaxed while you polish your helmet.
That is absolute filth.
And on the 4th floor, you'll find that... Oh, it's not the 4th floor.
We'll get there eventually.
The bedroom also offers this gigantic window, perfect for letting Rapunzel...
Viewers, if you're wondering why it's gone dark outside, I think this is your answer.
What you'll find in the bedroom is this magnificent gigantic window where your very own Rapunzel can let her hair down and enjoy that magnificent view.
That's the whole fucking joke. Where's the punchline?
It's a harmless play on words to demonstrate there's a huge window in an interesting way.
That's fine. Is it worth 10 minutes of talking to the camera for? What's that? What's that, Dorsey?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
400-year-old home here, Mikey.
I think it's nicer with the window open.
This is good. This is absolutely optional. Like, these were some of the cleverest, like, artists and architects. And why the fuck did they decide? Oh yes, well, I'll make a massive house, and I'll put a teensy wincy staircase. What's the point?
Do you know what it is? I know what it is.
Why is it?
I've got an interesting fact for you.
Okay.
So the reason there's a spiral staircase and they always go up this way is because it's the way you would swing your sword. When invaders tried to get up, you'd have an advantage being on the high ground because most people would swing their sword with their right hand.
Love to take the piss out of you. That's actually interesting. All right, my friends, if you look around, right, this is the top floor, which features, what is there? We've just got purple beanbags and a radiator. More shower. Why would we need two? A city down shower.
A Turkish bath.
What's a Turkish bath? What? So and I'm just supposed to rub it? Oh God. Anyway, if you come with us outside to the grand top of the castle, where you can see fantastic views of the Firenze region.
Due to safety reasons, it's not possible to open the balcony since there's a risk of falling.
For £1 million, I can't have a balcony.
I do like it though.
What would you have done? What would you have made here?
In this room, God, the possibilities are endless, right? You could do anything with this space. You could squash court.
Squash court, yeah, I feel that. They've made it a little bit like Love Island chic with this like shit tatty furniture.
I'd take the roof off as well, to be honest.
You take the roof off?
Yeah, take the roof.
It's quite an important part of a home, no? Kind of need a roof. Maybe there's nothing here because you can't get it up the bloody stairs. Look how ridiculous the chairs are because that's all they can fit up the bastard stairs. Then if you come with us out back, my friends, there is a staple feature of every Renaissance home. The hot tub.
Wow, ye old hot tub. I'm sure many a night has spent some bubbly time in here.
What else we got, Michael?
Well, over here we have the patio area, which is perfect for hosting some discussions of the political matters of the current day.
Just like Casa Amor.
Then if you follow me over here, we actually have the 0.5 bathroom, it would seem. It's an outhouse, which was classic of the period. Enjoying yourself?
Yes.
And then if you follow me to the gates, we have the dungeons.
What?
It's not the dungeons. It's a lovely walkway to your own personal forest. I don't know if it's yours. Anyone could probably go there, but you have a walkway to it. Isn't that lovely?
It looks a bit shit. Go on, you can go the whole way. Go the whole way, honestly.
And if you look over here, you'll find...
Further. Go on, you can go a bit further.
Does it feel good value for money to you?
Value for money.
I think the main appeal is the fact it's been here for hundreds of years, and as we know, antiques, they gain value. In terms of a modern home, it's a bit overpriced.
The only thing I think is good about this is the outside. It's a castle. Sick. Should it be a house? No.
The kitchen, it's nothing that's going to blow your socks off. They really could have delved into the medieval theme there. You know, a big round table. Get some creativity, guys. You've got a castle.
Do you like the way they've decorated inside?
Is that a serious question?
I don't like the way they've decorated this house.
Like, what the fuck was the need to put this in?
You just want to stay outside and look at the house.
Oh, we're having a fucking laugh.
So I would prefer to be living across the road from this than actually living in here.
With this home in mind, does size matter?
Yes, so expensive, so grand, so fancy, and it's still shit because it's too small.
Because the interior still has a bit of history left in it, I'm going to give it a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 1. They've taken an old Middle Ages home and they've defiled it with shit IKEA tat.
The exterior here, massive fan. I like the look, I like the theme. It's a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 5. It's literally a castle. I feel like it doesn't really get any better than that.
The vibe, walking in, it was high, but as soon as I got in those doors, it went down to a 2.
A 1. Ooh, yeah, lovely area. You're in Italy, the lovely food, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, but those bastard stairs ruin it all. Alright, so 16 out of 30 puts our Middle Ages castle top of the tree. And just like our houses, these scores keep getting bigger and bigger. But will that still be the case after we take the 5-hour journey north to Norway? Okay, my friends, it is time for a little bit of vulnerability from us here at Lenny and Lamb Property Solutions, because we've fallen upon hard times, haven't we, Mikey?
We've had to resort to all kinds of shady business to keep the lights on.
Now, what we've been doing throughout all of our viewings of these gorgeous £1 million houses is stealing. We've been pinching valuable items and selling them online using Odoo, specifically through their e-commerce platform to allow us to have an extra source of income.
Let's start with the AI-powered website configuration.
Now, my friends, remember we want a site befitting of selling luxury items, right? So it's going to have to look pretty swanky. Now, we can choose a few features for the site here. See, they've got a live chat function that you can run. And if we click here, bang.
Look at those great themes.
Which one do you reckon we do?
I think that one.
You can create a product as easy as clicking here, entering some details, and bang. Now, we can use the / shortcut, right? Super fast to insert elements.
Wow, look at how easy those building blocks can be customized. We could also use Odoo's AI to help us generate the text.
Your first app with Odoo is free for life with unlimited hosting and support. Odoo also offers a free custom domain name for 1 whole year. Wonderful stuff. Links in the description. Back to the video. Hello, my friends. You now join us in the Arctic Circle. We're in Lyngvar.
That's right, we're here in Norway, and this place is so secluded that your neighbours haven't even heard about COVID.
Norway is actually the safest country in all of Europe. The quality of life is consistently voted one of the best in the entire world, and the average salary of a Norwegian is $115,000. The average.
With a salary that high, your money might not be going as far as in other places. Let's have a look.
Okay, immediately, my friends, I am struck by the light, bright airiness of this. I'm seeing some big windows.
That's big windows!
Which I always think is a big positive. But come with me, my kids.
Whoa!
Oh, it's not huge, is it?
It's quite small. In fact, $1 million for a bungalow, I would say, is quite the stretch.
But as we whack, fuck off.
Okay.
I wish it was really that easy. That is probably the best view I've ever seen from a gaff ever.
Over here, you're going to see the dining area, and you'll notice the interior, much like the locals, is very wooden. Because they're quite known to be quite wooden here, stiff, aren't they? They're not very...
What do you think of the little fjord viewing area? They've got, little chairs set out here. You can sit down with your pals and your wife and your husband, and well, not and or, I assume it would be one or the other. And you can have a look out over the nice views here. Good question. Is a fjord the mountain, or is it the sea, or is it the combination of the two? What makes a fjord not a lake, not a mountain? Let us know if you're Norwegian. Me, when my wife Janet says she's just won the lottery. Norwegian! Anyway, have a look at the living room. I like what they've done here. Keeping it natural, keeping it mountain themed. This isn't a painting, my friends. This is a telly. Now, very good, but I will knock a point off. We've got 2 sofas, and neither of them are pointing at it. Shit. Hit me with the kitchen.
Hit you with the kitchen? I wish I could. No, doesn't move. Okay, this is the kitchen. We've got the hob. Big fan of the middle of the hob. Over here, bosh, we've got the microwave. Down here, bosh, we've got the oven. Let that sink in. Fully functional, as always. Plenty of storage for your various Norwegian trinkets and cutlery. What do they use to eat here?
Is it fish? This isn't standard though. This is what this is. This is actually a fellatio top. So what you do here is you just stand here and you go, oh, what a view, what a view. Oh,
You're ridiculous. This is stupid. We're professionals.
Looking at the decoration, it's a little bit cheap, but I like it. Like, it's very minimal, it's basic, it's not too showy, it's not too in your face, it's not too tacky. It's not screaming $1 million though.
It is simple though, isn't it? It lets the view do the talking.
Anyway, my friends, come with us through to the bedrooms.
Again, $1 million. What have you got?
A bed.
And you got a picture of the view, which you can just look outside and see.
Okay, you want to have a look at the kids' bedroom?
I bet you do. Do you think Norway's a good place to raise kids, Will?
Yeah, I reckon it is. The air is crisp, the water's clean. They've got some of the best school rates in the country.
Let me tell you that you're wrong. Surprisingly, Norway has the highest amount of drug-related deaths in Europe, which means the farts in the bunk bed aren't the only crack you have to worry about your kids snorting.
You don't snort crack, you smoke it. And if you come with us into the master bedroom, you will see that if you purchase this property, you would, bless you, sir, you would be waking up every day to the second best view on the planet. The other one being Mikey's mum's. Right. Look at what's in front of you, man. That is pure natural beauty. Da, 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 da. That is it, though. Like, that's it for $1 million. We've done the entire we haven't done the entire inside. Come see the bathrooms.
Oh, the bathrooms.
We have 2 bathrooms and they're right next to each other. First bathroom, that's pretty sick. I've never seen a sauna next to the loo. That's like ultimate relaxation, right? That's a great duo.
Aren't you meant to be looking at nice views while you're in the sauna?
There's the nice view from the sauna. This is fancy, this is cool. However, it's not the big feature of the home. That comes outside.
And what you'll find out here is a small deck. But as we all know, it's not about the size of your deck, it's about what you do with it. And what they've done is kitted it out with a hot tub.
Wow!
A barbecue.
Wow!
And even a seating area.
Very, very good stuff. However, my friends, I think we can all agree the only way this gaff's worth $1 million is if there's 500 grand buried underneath us.
What's your view on the view? I see view and I like it.
What do you think of the local area?
The local area here is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been.
It's nice, it's scenic, feels like you're in Lord of the Rings, but there's nothing to do. There's not even a Tesco. In fact, I had a look on Google Maps to see where the nearest Tesco was, and it's all the way in Aberdeen.
Yeah, this is definitely a safe area, right? Like in this entire vicinity, there's about 20 people and they're all fucking millionaires.
I can see why Norway is one of the safest places in Europe. If someone commits a crime, it's going to be one of the 13 people that live in your village.
I would like to live here. Yeah, like, I like mountains, I like rivers, I like big windows.
I think I would go crazy. The view is nice for 2 days, but after that, I'd have to throw someone in the river just to feel some sort of thrill.
What do you think of the exterior?
Exterior's a bit naff. It's a bit like, you know, remember those mobile classrooms? It's got the same vibe that you could really put it on wheels and shift it down the motorway.
It's the kind of place you'd come to if you're in a witness protection program or on the run from the FBI.
This is probably the best place in the world to put a cabin home. And the problem with that is if when you find a space like this, you don't just put one. There's like 30 other homes. So you've got this £1 million house, right, with big windows that every other fucker can see right into. And there's also 29 more of them. It's kind of like a really fancy Norwegian centre parks.
I think with this home, being in such a secluded area, you would have to say, if it was bigger, it probably would be better.
All right, the exterior of this home, I'm going to give a 2. There's nothing special, right? It's not £1 million exterior. It's a nice shed with big windows, but it's still a shed.
It's got to be a 2. It's okay, but a hot tub really isn't going to sell me on $1 million house.
The interior, I like it. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's in £1 million house's interior. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a 3.
A 2. It's good, but not for $1 million.
Okay, so take it all into consideration, right? Highest quality of life. The air's crisp, the water's clean. You can maybe say, you know, there's not much going on. You know, there's no restaurants, there's no nightlife, there's no whatever. I'm an aging man. I'm giving it a 5.
I'm going to give it a 3. The locals are nice, the area's pleasant, the temperature's quite reasonable, but I couldn't live here.
Well, would you look at that? Another new leader has emerged. Now, though, it's time for the really big houses.
What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the
Morning! Hello viewers, you join us just outside of Amsterdam, the happiest city in the world.
Now this beauty is a $1 million boathouse, but lucky for you, I hear it's on sale.
Now viewers, this house is situated in such a friendly area that when we arrived, the door was just left unlocked for us. So let's head inside. Are you coming or?
Hoist up the John B. sails, see how the mainsail set.
Now, being on the water, you're immediately struck by the nautical themed interior as you walk through the door.
Legend has it the house got its name because when it was built, a black swan kept hanging around in the water.
He's now hanging from the wall. This is a 2,600 square foot home that boasts 3 beds and 3 bathrooms, which is absolutely perfect if you want to start a family.
And if you want to ruin a family, it's only a short 30-minute drive to the red light district. Now, you're probably aware that Amsterdam has some of the tallest people in the world. So you'll be delighted to find out that the master bedroom has plenty of room for you to bring home your future bodyguard / bride-to-be.
Yeah man, totally outshot, well in. And while she carries you to bed, you can admire yourself in one of this room's many mirrors. However, it doesn't end there, you see my friends. It's also got its own private balcony. So you can see here we've got a lovely view of the docks and the canal and the bins.
How are you meant to get them to the road is what I wonder. Or do you just pour it into the canal?
Genuinely though, no, where does that?
I don't know. Feels like a show home. I'm not sure people actually live here.
Now, the most weird thing out of all of this view is, come behind here, there is another little room. Now, what do you think's behind here? Wrong, it's a sink. I don't know why the fuck you'd put a sink in a cupboard, but they have. Nice. All right, my friends, now this is the guest bedroom. It's cozy, it's comfortable, but I think the wallpaper's foul.
And right next door, we have the kids' bedroom, which features 2 tiny beds hidden inside of cupboards, paying homage to Harry Potter or perhaps local legend Anne Frank.
Mikey.
I guess we'll never know.
Now, this property also features 3 bathrooms, and one of which is incredibly long, which is perfect if there's a queue for the shower. Oh, mate.
What?
Someone's clogged up the toilet. You can then follow us through past the nap zone, which features a little step for the vertically challenged, to the first of the living spaces.
Wowee, would you look at those sofas, Will?
Many a sofa, which is my last 6 months of sofa.
What's terrible, right, is someone recently has moved in next door. Look.
And, my friends, if living on a boathouse would have you concerned about sinkages, don't worry. They've even got one in the living room. Weirdly, there is actually 6 sinks in this entire house, right? That is built for 6 people to live in. So yes, if you had a fully packed house, everybody could use the sink at the same time.
And you know what? Perhaps you're a bit tight for time and you can't make it to one of the local peep shows. Well, you can just admire the tits on the wall.
One thing I will say that I find a bit disconcerting, the house slightly moves. Like when a boat goes past, it rocks the house.
But what's terrible is we can't move. Our boat doesn't move, it just stays here.
Yeah,
we can't set sail.
Anyway, back upstairs and on our way to the kitchen, we'll pass through the communal balcony that features a stunning view.
It's all right, there's just nothing here, is there?
What do you mean there's nothing here?
Well, there's nothing to look at, it's just grass.
We've got grass, we've got fields.
It's nice if you're visiting, but you wouldn't want to be here all the time.
Yes, well, this is peace. What else would you put there? Oh, skyscrapers. Oh, I have the shard. I wish I could see the shard. Mate, grow up and enjoy nature.
Like a trampoline park?
Anyway, my friends, the nautical theme then continues through into the kitchen. So let's dive in.
In your kitchen, you've got all the standard storage spaces. You've got this for your plethora of fine china. I can't say that, can I?
Yeah, you can say fine china. Fine china's fine.
Can you say fine china?
Of course, well, unless you're describing a woman, yeah.
You've got your cooker. You've got your hob. Don't get me started on the dishwasher. And how about all those drawers to store your cutlery? Wow. Over here, what comes as standard is obviously the fridge and the freezer.
Slightly unfortunately named. Now, my friends, what this kitchen does feature is some great big massive windows. What they do is they allow natural light to flood the space and your neighbour to see your chopper while you make a brew. Yeah, you enjoy that, you dirty old git.
And don't get me started on the dining table. Honestly, you could sit over here, the children who you hate can sit over here, you don't even have to talk about their day, and you can use the dining table to enjoy all the local delicacies, like the famous Amsterdam mushrooms that people keep telling me about.
What do you think of the local area?
I quite like the local area. It's very tranquil, it's quite peaceful, you feel like you're really in the sticks, but really, if you just wanted to drive to Amsterdam, you could be there in 20 minutes.
Although it seems relatively peaceful in the local area, when I was trying to sleep last night, I did hear ducks just going at it. Just...
Least favourite feature of the home so far has probably been the company, but we brought that. So aside from that, I would say it's too hot. I didn't think the Netherlands was hot, but what they've done is made a big black box, stuffed it full of insulation, and put no aircon in it.
It got so hot today, no one was enjoying themselves. No one wanted to be here. People are going to come over, the novelty's going to wear off, and they're not going to like sitting in a greenhouse, because people aren't oranges.
All right, you know, now I will be honest, this is probably the part of the video where I should be arguing for the houses. I couldn't live here, right? The water's too much, too hot. We've been here 7 hours and I've got a bit of a headache.
Imagine the window cleaning fee. Some guy knocks on your door, who you can't hide from, by the way. They're gonna know you're in. He knocks in and goes, "Do you know some bloody windows cleaned?" Guess what? Of course you fucking do, because there's bird shit over half of them, and the other half of them is stained from the dust that's blowing over from the field.
I like the way the house looks. Right, everything here is like traditional Dutch houses, and this is just one big black glass slab.
In the kitchen, you'll notice that the floor and the roof look the same. This might not be a problem for most houses in most countries, but in a place where drugs are legal, I can foresee that being some very disturbing evenings. And if I'm really nitpicking about the interior, the stairs do look like you're on your way to a nightclub.
The interior of this home, I think for some people it'd be perfect. It's a bit too much for me, but I respect the detail. I'm gonna give the interior a 4.
I'm gonna give it a mouth-watering 4.
I'm gonna give the exterior of this home a 4.
I would give it a 2.
Vibe of the gaff, big windows, it's kind of like it's got a bit of character. It's another 4 from Will.
And for the vibe, I'm considering how much would I actually want to live here. And when you take that into account, it's a 1.
We're getting bigger now, viewers, and I'm still feeling a tiny bit shortchanged if I'm spending $1 million. I still reckon bigger is better. All right, now little did I know, I was about to be proven right, because our next home would be the most luxurious home I'd ever stepped foot in. Blissfully unaware of this, Mikey and I got some quality time in before hitting the hay.
Welcome everybody to the Hollywood Hills of Budapest. Now as you'll see here, this is an apartment.
£1 million for a flat.
Yes, but you wait till you get in there, you're going to be impressed. This is merely the walkway to the flat, and isn't it lovely?
It is nice, it is nice. This is just a communal area. Very swanky. They've got art in the entrance. I'm a big fan of it, it's nice. Yeah, everyone gets together and looks at this painting of an Asian child. Might just be a normal child. I'm not saying Asian isn't normal. Shit.
Over here, you'll find the stairs up to the flat. But before we go up there, let me show you the garage. Now,
Wow!
yeah,
This is for the car!
this is for the cars.
Oh, it's pretty swanky.
Look at what we've got over here.
Stop that. Stop. Art on the wall in the garage.
Yes.
That's bougie.
But can you just imagine the affluent people you're going to be rubbing shoulders with if you lived here?
Right, do you want to actually show me the gaff now? How do we get into it?
Now, if you're a Neanderthal, perhaps you might take the stairs. But we're not. We have £1 million in the bank. So do you know what we take to our apartment?
The lift?
Is it? Yeah.
What a smell. Oh!
We're floor 2.
Top floor, yeah. Oh, very oh, why is it? Oh, this isn't us?
No, that's not ours.
Ah, okay, and you can just see right in.
This is the place. Here we go. Come
this is
with
a bit
me.
of a spot, mate.
How do you feel about this? Look at it.
Ooh, very, very swanky. Lots and lots of buzz. Oh, what do you think of the furniture?
I like it.
I think it's pretty ropey.
Do you know how much that chair's worth, by the way?
How much is the chair worth?
That's £5 grand.
£5 grand!
£5 grand, yeah.
Oh, it's not nice at all.
I was going to ask if you wanted to help me continue the tour, but it looks like you're all tied up right now.
I like a hanging down fireplace.
If you look inside, it's absolutely the most tacky thing you've ever seen.
That's not great.
Anyway, follow me over here.
Yep.
You've got the chair that looks like one of those weird, freaky dogs.
A Sharpie.
A Sharpei.
Me when I'm trying to write on a whiteboard.
That television is £10,000.
Why? For what?
It's a massive TV. It's got a big frame on it. Do you know what else has a big frame on it? Your mother. And if you walk around here, you'll find a wall with ancient scripture on it, a language that has been lost to time, dating back to 2015.
If that's £5,000, there must be like 60, 70 grand worth of furniture here, and not one of them is functional. Like, not one of them you go, I would like to sit on that to watch my stupidly expensive telly.
But isn't that ridiculously comfortable?
It is very nice, actually. It's good for sleeping. It's probably very good for shagging. There is definitely semen embedded in that sofa. There's a woman's lipstick stain left on there. Why were her eyes the thing that stuck out the most? Like the lips I get. Why did her eyes? What the fuck's her forehead doing? There is a massive, massive projector. Why is it pointing outside? Okay, this is very good.
So here you can watch all of your favourite movies, TV shows, sports events.
Who's that on the wall?
Yeah, you won't believe this.
Is that Batista?
This is Dave Bautista.
Wow!
Close friend of the owner.
Is he actually?
Yeah, and do you know who else is?
Yeah.
John Cena.
Where's John Cena? Oh, because you can't see him.
If you follow me through here, you can marvel at the marble.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
Look at that. So this is the kitchen, and if you're feeling hungry, you're in luck because we're just 5 minutes away from the capital, Budapest.
As in, like, Hungary.
Because we're in Hungary right now.
Show me the amenities. This looks very swanky. It's got a fan in the middle.
Yeah, much like you and me on a Saturday night, it has a fan in the middle.
That is right.
Look at all that freezer space, that's pretty good, right?
Good wine fridge, essential, obviously, if you have this level of wealth.
And do you know what? If you're living here, I don't think you're living here with a family, are you? You're living here with friends.
And mistresses, many mistresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good for that because there's lots of freezer space.
Wait, what? What are you on about?
Well, that's good, isn't it?
What's the freezer space about?
Well, if you've got many, many mistresses, they might all want their own shelf. And look at how many people can have their own shelf.
We've got your standard double oven. There's nothing standard about having a double oven, to be fair.
Coffee machine.
Got a coffee machine, and we have... this is your mother when she sees me. She's gagging now. So I'm assuming in here is a storage cupboard?
You'd be wrong, my friend. Ooh, it's a bathroom.
Bathroom swanky. Very dark.
Yeah, it's quite dark, but it's quite nice. And can you hear the tunes?
Wow.
Yeah, they're not mine. They come with the house.
Oh.
There's just a constant playlist.
Just feel like you're in a bar or something. Moving on, my friends. If you think you could see yourself living here, you would be right. There are many, many mirrors. You just waved at yourself there, not the camera, didn't you?
Now, if you'll follow me in here, you'll find the first of the many bedrooms.
How many in total?
There's 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms,
in this property, and 5 bathrooms.
What is the need for 5 bathrooms?
In case you got a guest.
Flat.
Fluffy, fluffy pillows.
Yeah.
Too many of them, but it's fine. You can get rid of them if you buy the place.
And a TV made for 8-foot people. Why is it all the way up there?
Yeah, well, that's great for looking at, seeing if your flight's delayed. The people living here, let's be honest, who's living here? Crypto bros.
Yeah, or like traffickers. If I was a human trafficker, I would live here. Ooh, ensuite, yes. Quite a nice ensuite. I like the way this one's decked.
Yeah, every room in this house has an ensuite.
Ah, yes.
And then over here, you've got the shower of the room. It's a seamless design in which you can just access it willy-nilly and enjoy your rainfall shower head.
Private balcony.
Private balcony, yeah. This is wonderful. If you're living in this room, you're gonna wanna be out here all the time and looking at who's knocking at your door. Yeah, and then it's a very concrete, some would say Soviet exterior to the house.
Would they? Is that? Okay. Cool.
Brutalistic design. Brutalistic design. The final thing you'll find with this room, with every room, in fact, is that they have these little boards where you can touch things and stuff will happen.
What, the light switch?
Yeah, it's a light switch, but it's a bit more advanced than that. Say you're in bed, you get out, and you just want a bit of privacy. Not a problem.
Ah. Okay. Right. Could we not have just had non-glass doors?
And then suddenly, you're enveloped in your own little shag pad. Do you not think the automation of the curtain is just delightful?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have nutted by then.
Here you'll find the second bedroom, and it is a bog standard room. There's the bog, there's the standard double bed. Isn't it wonderful?
All right, now I actually have something to show you. So viewers, what the deal is here, right? A lot of the homes that we're going through in this video are Airbnbs. Would you just go under the bed, right, and see what the last guest left for us?
Oh. Is that real? We'll leave that there for the next guest.
That confirms a few of our suspicions. I'm assuming this bed is very similar to the last one, right?
Next up, drum roll please.
I'm not drum rolling.
Drum roll please.
I'm not rolling.
Because we're about to see the master bedroom. Drum roll please.
Whoa, that is sick.
And I'll tell you what, if you've ever wanted to cosplay as a goldfish,
What part of that
today's
is a
the
goldfish?
day.
What part? That they would be in a bowl. You're more like a gin and tonic.
Because I'm so bubbly.
Honestly though, candidly, that is the coolest shower I've ever seen.
It's really cool, but if you come in here, it's quite disorientating.
Look up, that's so sick. I bet it would be so nice to be in here if it was raining.
Over here, guess what there is? There's a walk-in closet. Now let's come out of the closet,
Finally.
and we're going to look at the sinks.
The bottom one, mate.
These sinks.
The bottom bit. There we go. Yeah, lovely. His and hers, they look the same.
What worries me a bit is that they're next to the carpet, and you don't really want to get your carpet all soggy.
I reckon there's far worse stains in here than water.
Ensuite, a
Ah!
wonderful ensuite. This one is quite small, but I tell you what's really good about it.
Whee! That's pretty good. And as if we didn't need more mirrors in the room, we've got an entirely mirrored surface opposite the bed. I'm going to leave that up to your interpretation, viewers. Do you reckon Dave Bautista's been in that bath?
I hope so.
Oh, what does Bautista put in? What does he use instead of? Pretty normal chairs in here. And my nan probably has. Well, she would have this if she wasn't dead. Dead fucking trendy.
So out here, you've got access to the outside, but we're not going to go through this door.
Oh, we're not.
We're going to go through the mega door.
The mega door.
And now, for the piece de resistance.
More normal chairs outside than in. If I want a proper sofa anywhere, it's in there.
Over here, we have the poêle.
This is beaut, mate. This is actually gorgeous. Like,
You've got a hot tub.
is that a sauna?
You bet your bloody bollocks it's a sauna.
Mate, this is a gaff. This might be the best one we have. Right, brother, let's stop hanging about and show you the rest of the garden. Up here, viewers, it looks like we've got another garden. This, though, right, I'm a bit freaked out by this. So I'm assuming if I look down here, you can see, yes, the shower. So you could, just a lot of peepholes. It's just seedy. Oh, look at the view, Mikey.
No natural beauty can beat the man-made wonder that is Budapest.
This is mega, though. It just feels a bit more like a bar. Talking about bars, we've got a barbecue. In this house, you'll never be done grilling birds. Nice.
What are these?
Oh, oranges?
Pears.
It's not a pear.
Yeah, it's moulded.
I'll tell you who's a pair.
Pair of fucking studs.
What do you think of the local area?
I love Budapest. Beautiful city, beautiful area.
I think the local area is wonderful. It's full of life. 3 minutes away is a Tesco's Express. You can't ask for much more. The convenience is there. I love it.
Something is off with the vibes. Like, it's visually beautiful, right? Like, it's very swanky. It's very like, wow. I just think there's something a bit off. I feel like you have to be an arsehole to live in this house.
I could live here right now. You got a sauna, you got the swimming pool, hot tub, you've got bidets.
With this home in mind, does size matter?
I'll stick to my guns. A little bit bigger is better.
I'm gonna say absolutely not. If you cut this home in half, I'd still love it just as much.
All right, my friends, interior, it's not for me. It's over the top. And just because I think it's incredibly tacky, I don't think that warrants a point off. I'm gonna give it a perfect 5.
I'm gonna give the interior a whopping number 4. I think it's all there. There's probably too much there. I'd get rid of some of it, but I do like it a lot.
Exterior, it's cool, but, right, if I'm paying £1 million, right, do I want to be attached to 5 other people's gaffs? It's a little bit over the top. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I can see some people not liking it, and I can see some people liking it, but it's memorable, and that's the most important thing. It's a 4.
This could go one or two ways. I just know I hate whoever lives here, but it's cool, right? It's a cool gaff. It's 20 minutes into one of the best cities in Europe. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'll give it a 5. A perfect 5.
All right, viewers, our Budapest bachelor pad had blown all of the others out of the water, and it was time to head to Poland to see if we could get more bang for our buck. Ooh, now this is £1 million gaff. Where are we?
Witam, everybody. We're in Poland.
Lovely stuff.
Or is it? I'm sorry to tell you that Poland was recently voted the saddest country in the whole continent.
Oh yes, recently only 50% of Poles claim to be happy with their lives. Is one of yous all right?
Moving swiftly on, our home this evening has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms and private lake access.
Shiver my timbers. Let's have a look.
If you follow me through here, you'll find a delightful open plan kitchen. And by the looks of this place, you should open your plans because you'll be doing a lot of hosting.
Yes, that is right, my friends. Just like their wooden namesakes, Poles love getting hammered.
Poland actually caused the birth of vodka, and vodka caused the birth of me. So I've got a soft spot for this place.
Oh, apparently, my friends, the average Polish person makes their way through 13 of these per month. So they might not actually all be depressed, they might just have sore heads. Big fridge, my friends, big fridge. Cupboards, Michael?
Yeah.
Oh, loads of fish-based crockery. It's nice.
And you'll love this place because, like you, it's full of wine. Me, edit my videos, me. There's a lot of cupboards in this place, a lot of storage for all of your kitchen supplies.
And this is the owner of the house. Hello, I built this house. We've got a log-burning stove. It's not a stove, is it? It's a fire.
That's where you put your fire, that's where you put your logs.
Yeah, we've got a log-burning fire.
Yep.
It's quite nice.
Next to the sofa.
Oh, give it a test for me. Will give me a comfy sofa-ness test.
Well, that is just delightful.
God, you've got really little legs, haven't you? Where's the rest of them? It's quite a brutalist architecture style they've got here. Just bare concrete. Me, when I go to Milton Keynes.
Yeah, no one's going to understand that.
Bare concrete. What do you think of the roof, the kitchen roof? That's quite interesting.
Oh, that is quite nice. Lovely slabs. And some lovely Slavs live next door.
There's some lovely stairs, aren't there? Look at these. Look at this. That's beautiful.
Now, I hear you're in the market for some proper tea. Well, let me give you the proper tea on this room. It's the master bedroom, and it's fantastic.
My friends, did you know Poland has a huge history with creating some of the greatest classical musicians of all time? So it looks like it isn't just me and you with a big history of chopping.
I don't know what it is with rich people and having baths in the room.
If you touch that tap, we're going to fall out. What do you think about all the triangles, the dodecahedral cohesion studio behind you?
That was a really, wow, what was that vocabulary that you were showing off there?
Okay, my friends, please, let me take you out to my deck. Look at this. You got views of the lake, your own beautiful garden. You can watch your kids running around eating potato salad. That's got to be right. That's fine. They do eat potato salad though, right?
Everyone does.
That's very...
Good save, good save, good save. Thank you, man.
It's got some dirty cushions. Who's a bad girl? It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice balcony.
It's a house-shaped balcony.
The balcony experience is just flawless.
Right, look, it's not a big deal, right? To have something so cool and a view so cool, it's a price worth paying. Anyway, let's have a look at the other bedrooms. 2 of the other bedrooms are for your little ones. One has a tent bed, and the other, a preventative suicide net. All right, what we got in here? Beanbag.
If I was a child, I would like this.
Why is there a laptop and underwear up here?
Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
Well, you know, I mean, that doesn't look good in the children.
In the kids' room.
Right, viewers, that looks weird, but there's 4 of us staying, and I thought, I don't know, I wanted to have the fun bed. Oh, that sounds even worse. Right, come on, let's move on. Bit of a stressful room, this, viewers. You could say it's intent to review, intent to sell property, intent to, what do they call it? Like, intent to close a deal, intent to...
Can I give me a go? Let me have a tester.
Oh. Hopefully, my friends, one day he will grow into it. Now, come with me to the guest bedroom. Lovely. We've got our front garden with a view of the neighbours in their 90.
Oh my God, Will, don't look. It's my morning wood.
We got books.
Let me have a look. Don't be so shellfish. Shelf.
Oh my God, there's actually...
Oh, shellfish or shellfish? There's shelves.
That's really good, man.
It's nice here.
If you look in here, this is our musical cupboard. So what you do, right, to open it is you go. Wow, incredible.
Wow.
Incredible stuff.
Glad we've got a view from there.
Just a utility room, we don't need to show anyone in that.
Well, that's important.
It's not important.
That's important.
What is important, thank you, at least somebody knows, is the bathroom. Now, would you go and stand in the other bathroom?
Yes, sir.
No real reason for that, just a bit of peace and quiet. Okay, so we've got, little lights for your makeup stuff. We've got more. That's a bit shit, isn't it? That's a bit like you've got this big statement bathroom and a 360p picture. You've got a bidet, and if you come with me, we've got the exact same bathroom just 20 paces away.
Look at that. It looks like a gay nightclub.
What?
Sorry, it looks like just a nightclub.
The four big world cities.
Moscow, China, everywhere in Berlin. Anyway, it's a bit strange having 2 sinks in a bathroom for 1 person. Just putting it out there. Do you not think, why would you ever need one for each hand? It's a bit strange.
No, brother, for your wife.
Do you know what? There's only 2 bathrooms in this place. That's not very good.
There's one downstairs.
Oh, this is tiny. This is cute.
Oh, they have, in Poland, they have very nice security systems.
Oh, yes! And if you follow me outside, you'll see this amazing woodwork. And let me tell you, all the neighbours have been asking me to have a play on my deck.
Oh, big feature of the home. Very, very swanky hot tub. This is quite a fancy one. I usually think hot tubs are a bit ugly, like the castle one was a bit clapped.
This is built in, right? Normal hot tubs are just dumped in the garden. This one has been designed and purposed to be outside this wonderful home.
And, right, now you might have seen at the bottom of the garden, viewers, this isn't just plants, right? This isn't just grass. Just like my hometown of West Monkseaton, it's got a little spa. There's a small convenience store called the Spa. Oh my God, that's actually sick.
Wow.
Oh, you got a waiting room. Oh mate, this is beaut with a view of the lake.
This is actually way better than I thought. If you're into saunas, this is good.
And what can you do in here?
Well, this sauna is absolutely perfect for relaxing while you listen to a peaceful Polish audiobook.
They have some extensive wildlife here, as you can see.
Yes. The famous Polish dolphin.
That's a whale, no? Oh, fire pit. It's nice though.
This is quite.
It's a nice way of life, isn't it? If you looked at this, you're like, yeah, that's where my £1 million went.
Yeah.
Like some of the other houses we've seen, you go, what the fuck did you pay for?
If you spent £1 million on the house, you probably have the money to buy a boat to go on the lake as well, I guess.
Are you a boatman?
No, I'm a human.
I tell you what, brother, this is a fantastic place for a read. A read.
I like it. Yeah, that's good. And you know what? Normally the only person we know with docks at their feet is James Marriott. But today, it's us.
Look at that view, mate. Can you imagine this just being at the bottom of your garden?
Do you think it's warm? Should we test it? It's, it's lukewarm.
Yeah.
And Mikey cold.
What do you think of the local area?
There's a lot of trees, there's a lot of nature. Like I feel like visually, quite a cheery looking place. I feel like after a while though, you'd just be a bit lost.
I think this is the kind of house that you come to if you've hit the point of your life where you think this is the pinnacle. Let's stay at this level, raise a family.
It's a beautiful, beautiful house. The garden is so well kept and it's massive. Looking out the lake is so pretty.
I think the vibes of the house are pretty good. Like if I lived here with a nice family, a nice loving family, I'd be having a great time.
The interior, it's nice, but it's a bit inoffensive. Like if Coldplay was like a kitchen, it would be the kitchen downstairs. It feels like someone's just kind of gone on The Sims and just pressed like place.
I think in terms of the master bedroom, it's not outstanding. It's not going to blow your socks off, but I think that's good. It screams equality throughout the house. All the bedrooms, to me, feel like they're worth living in.
I could see a lot of people live in this house. Like it feels set up for families, a bit of a bachelor pad. I mean, you've got the dock down there, perfect place for a couple of brewskis. I can't say brewskis out loud.
I think the house could suit Will. I could imagine him living here with a lovely woman and a petite sausage dog.
Now, I just want you to take in for a moment, right? I don't know the scores that have been happening, but I will bet absolutely everything that they've got higher as this video goes on.
Thinking about does size matter? This house is leaning me towards maybe it's important.
This might be a bit controversial, right? Because it all looks nice, but I'm going to give the interior a 3. It's nice. That's kind of it, right? For £1 million, I want to be kind of wowed a bit more.
I think the interior is a solid 4. It's nearly a 5, but there's something missing. There's not enough zest for me.
Exterior, beautiful garden, beautiful gaff, 4.
The exterior is absolutely wonderful. If you lived here and you had a lot of friends nearby, it would be perfect. A 4.
I'm also going to give the vibe a 4, right? I feel like it is in many ways the perfect house, but as soon as you leave here, it's kind of just a building site for many miles around.
As soon as I got here, I did feel quite nice, quite relaxed, but there's just not enough to do here, and the locals, they don't smile very much. So it's going to be a 3.
All right, now with that, all that is left is our biggest home of them all. And for that, we need to travel to Bristol. Bigger is better, bigger.
Oh, shit. Oh, you know what, Will? Maybe you were right. Maybe bigger is better. Look at this place. What a bargain, £1 million for this. I might move in here tomorrow.
All right, viewers, welcome to our final house of the lot. You see behind us a 1700s Georgian farmhouse. Let's go and take a look.
Wowza. Would you look at this place?
This is just one of the rooms, right? There is many, many rooms. They might not all look like this.
How many bedrooms and bathrooms is there?
Well, technically none.
There's none.
Right. Yeah, but there is space for many of them. You know, if you took the time and, really gave this special property what it deserves, it could be something really spectacular.
Yeah, well, it strikes me as a bit of a doer-upper.
Let's come through here. Maybe watch out for anything falling on your head. That's fine. As you see here, we've got a natural, leafy interior, lots of greenery in the home. And if you look up there, viewers, lots of natural light.
Yeah, I know. I do like the foliage coming through the windows, actually. Is that by design?
It's a nice natural touch, actually, yeah. Grown from, we took the outside and we brought it in. No one fancy shutting the door after themselves? That's all right.
Oh, sorry, you're letting a draft in. Better shut the door.
Now, watch your step on the way up, viewers.
Right, yeah, very wheelchair-friendly house, this, isn't it?
But it's nice, man. This is in at the minute, this kind of exposed plaster brickwork. We saw this all across southern Italy. Look how many of these rooms we have. It just doesn't stop. It's got a cool window. It's got some chains from when they used to lock up ogres in here. Oh, that's a dead bird. That is a dead...
Oh my God, that's a dead bird.
There is a dead crow, but I prefer my crows dead anyway. That's better.
So this space is big.
Yep,
and
big.
You do anything with this space? Could
yeah,
I?
Could.
Is this...
I wouldn't trust the floorboards yet, but it's under repair. This is a grade 2 star listed property, viewers, which means basically it's very special.
Right.
That's all you need to know.
Oh my God, look. It's open plan. Right, that's great. There's more missing. These are definitely important.
This says David Britton, 5000 BC. It's not that old, is it?
So people have wrote dates on this wall. July 1960. That's kind of believable, July 1960. And the handwriting is quite 1960.
PC.
Policemen have been in here.
Safe area, safe area.
Safe? I think it's the opposite. If police are coming here, that means it's not safe, right? Oh, watch your head.
Yeah, it's a nice centrepiece, man. People pay loads for that, for the... and ignore the rattling behind you, viewers. It's not.
Yeah, why is there a tarp?
Part of the ambience. Again, there is maybe a couple of holes in the floor, but it's fine.
Well, you couldn't have a hamster roaming around, could you? It'd be right through that hole.
Okay, now explain to the viewers the beautiful bedrooms you've got in front of you. I would be really careful where you stand there. Okay. I'm not sure that is too safe. But again, lots of space, right? You don't feel too cramped, do you? There's lots of things to look at. You wouldn't get bored.
You would get bored. Plenty of boards. That's what I'm here for.
Would you like to see the fitness and leisure centre?
Oh yeah.
We got some gym mats, we've got a plasma television, we've got 2 plasma televisions.
No, this is ridiculous.
Okay, it's awful, right? Yeah, it's awful, but it could be okay.
How much work would you have to put in to make this okay?
A little bit of money.
But the point of this video was to spend a mil and get what you could get with a mil. This is what you could get with a mil.
Yeah.
I've got no money left, Will. I've spent it all.
Anyway, come with me through. We also have room for a workshop.
Yeah, more exposed electrical work, perfect to raise kids around here.
But have you ever seen more space for £1 million? It's huge. It's full of history, and if you spent another million or two, it would be beautiful.
Yeah, this is the walk-in wardrobe. Very walk-in, not very much wardrobe.
What do I like about it?
What do you like about this house?
I like the natural features. There's a circle.
Natural features. That's weird that you like natural features on a house, but not on a woman.
Yeah, ridiculous. That feels quite optimistic, right? I feel like that's not going to really solve much around here, is it? Now, Mikey, would you like to come up to the attic?
Yeah, that sounds nice and safe.
Again, be careful with your step.
Is there any dead bodies up there?
I'm not entirely sure. It's a unique ambience to the attic, but I'm sure with, you know, a bit of paint and a bit of plaster, you can go IKEA and sort this right out. Oh, there's writing. 1952? Look at all this. Have we seen another property with as much history as this?
Oh, there's a lot of graffiti up here, isn't
there? Okay, not ideal.
What was that? What was that up there?
No, I don't know. Not ideal. Okay.
What do you think of the exterior? What do you think of the kitchen?
There isn't. Okay.
What about the master bedroom?
Again, I'll concede there may not be a master bedroom, but if there was a master bedroom...
What's your favourite feature of the home?
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Lenny and Lamb Property Solutions Quarterly Review.
Today's agenda is bigger, actually better.
Show 'em, Michael.
As you can see here, there is indeed a positive correlation between being bigger and being better.
However, we do have an anomaly. If you look at this point here, we can prove that biggest doesn't always mean best, and sometimes the really big ones are a little bit uncomfortable to live with.